7.
Says it's excellent because, we are excellent.
Say,
That's my
I
story, and
can't.
I'm sticking to it.
I can't find this.
Here I am.
Yeah, but you've tricked me like that before.
Uh, Chuck gets to go move furniture. Yay, Chuck.
Wow. Damn, that was weird. Who's out there? Hey, Chuck. Hope your internet's better.
My mic's a little low. Let's see what I can do about that then.
All right. I'm trying to do this. Be really cool. Isn't that right there?
Well, that should have helped things a little better.
Whoa, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Who's out there talking?
It's the only one I see in the chat is Chuck. Oh, Miss Steve just come in?
Hey, Steve.
Okay, hang on. I gotta pull my chat back up.
I gotta get rid of this
Yeah,
stuff.
there's Steve. I see him now.
That's how you do it. There, much more better. Send Chippy to the bone. So you got big plans for this next weekend?
No, so I guess Sunday we're going to my niece's birthday at Red Robin. I've never been to Red Robin.
I haven't either, man. Excuse me. But it's your birthday, man.
Yeah, it's your birthday. You gotta do it.
You're a good uncle, man.
But just don't overdo it, because then my wife will expect it. And then if I gotta do it, Bobby's wife will expect it. And if he does it, the next guy's wife's gonna expect it. Chuck's already moving furniture. Come on.
But but is he moving furniture like a half a foot?
No, from what he said, I guess his wife used some of their furniture for the play, and he's got to go
Oh,
pick it up and bring it home. So it's one of them kind of I have to do it.
yeah, but you know them thespians.
I knew a few thespians, and they were kind of cute. And then I knew a couple that weren't.
I don't know, man. So anything happening out there at SpaceX this last few hours?
I don't know. I know they launched when they launched last night, this morning.
Yeah.
20 more satellites so he can take over the world.
Yes, he's controlling people's minds
Yeah,
this way.
he was responsible for counting the vote.
Well, where are the 20 million?
Yeah. That shows you how much you cheated by last time.
Let's see. Let's try this all with since it is public record.
Yeah?
Okay.
I don't know though. Is it still a crime to ask about it?
I haven't seen anything in the last few weeks But several months ago, it was, hey, you don't talk bad about your government, damn it.
No, but we should be able to.
That was the whole point of it,
Uh,
I thought. But that's back in the olden times. See you, Chuck. See, I told you he's a thespian.
hey, have fun, Chuck. Say hey to Gail for us.
Don't pull a groin.
Yeah, watch the groin.
Lift her from her knees.
So I don't know about you, but I am really upset with this gang of women that's cut off all their hair and vow never to have sex with me.
Are you feeling dejected?
I am. I mean, I really see the error of my ways now. I've learned a lesson.
How do we fix this then?
We don't, 'cause I wouldn't put your dick in them.
Thank you. I
That
appreciate
was
that
like
a whole.
when he first overturned Roe v. Wade, and all them commercials have just flooded the airwaves. It was all ugly. They're either too old to have kids, or they were so ugly nobody's gonna fuck them anyway. And them were the only people they can get to speak up for abortion. Come on.
Dude, they had a parade with like a drum corps in the front. I'm like, no, enjoy yourself. But what does that mean even?
Oh goodness. But they're just mad. They're just mad because they're no longer going to be allowed to run roughshod over us.
Yeah, people are stopping and scratching their head and saying, wait a minute, what? Uh, what were we doing?
It's like when your buddy gets a gold digging girlfriend and everybody sees it but him because he's so in love. Everything is so great. And then one morning he wakes up and the light bulb, you can see it in his eyes. The light bulb hits and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I get it. I'll take it. We'll take those people. Wake up, people. Maybe you don't like the direction Trump wants to take us, but admit that he's going to pull us out of this hole first.
Yeah, ain't nothing happened yet. He's not even doing anything other than making suggestions who
Yeah.
his cabinet members are.
But, it is kind of sickening that these people that he's naming actually have, maybe experience, maybe kind of have an idea how the job's supposed to go.
Oh, hang on, man. You're talking about old stuff like meritocracy and shit.
Yeah, well,
I've heard about you, freak.
we need
Never.
to we need to rename this show to the Sarcasm Hour.
Now, why would you do something like that, there, Jim?
I have no idea. But yeah, the never ending flow of just stupid videos. Who was saying it? Maybe it was you. Somebody had to record that video. And then I don't know. I'm assuming when you post it on TikTok, you got to do some kind of editing, and then you got to take the time to post it, upload it, whatever. Like TikTok, YouTube, you got to upload it,
Yeah.
and you still that whole process through that whole ordeal, you still thought that was a good idea to hit post. Oh my God, there's no hope for people like that. No.
I don't know, man. I think our generation was the one that was abused the worst. both ends. We had nice, cool scientific ideas. Things went so groovy, and
Yeah.
then it left, and now look what we got.
But when we were kids, we had dreams of flying cars and teleporters and outer space, and now their dreams are cutting my dick off and what color can I make my hair tomorrow? No.
Whatever shall we do?
But it's just funny. You just watch these people, the ones that you see the videos of that are going nuts and bananas. They're really not the cream of the gene pool. They really aren't.
Hey, it makes it easier to read the label.
I'm sorry. I think it ought to go back to the strongest and most fit mates.
Oh man, now you're talking all Darwin and stuff.
No. Well, why can't we have a compromise?
Gotta be making sense again in front of people, man.
Oh, I think if you want to have a kid, or if you're in breeding age, you ought to prove you're manly enough to do this. If you can't pass the manly test,
Wow, it's so strange. It's not like we've had any perfect examples of that, like through birds and various other.
yeah, exactly. Nature doesn't know what they're doing.
No, not at all. But
Uh,
they've only been around a lot longer.
but I don't care. Be a freak. Just shut up. You're not getting a voice anymore. You're not getting treated special. Sorry. I mean, I was a fat kid growing up in school. I got picked on. Maybe not because I was black, but I was fat, so I got picked on. We weren't rich. We got picked on. Get over it. Pull up your panties. Get on with your day.
The world hasn't changed. It's just a lot less colorful.
Yeah, you do lose those rose-colored glasses when you have to pay your first tax bill.
Hey, some people have to hit that wall about 60 miles an hour.
When I realize, oh man, that's why Dad's wallet. Every time he opens it, he cringes because he's got to fill it first. It was fun watching my daughter get it when she moved out, got married. Yeah, all of a sudden, all the ideals she kept spouting didn't make sense anymore.
Yep.
So what else has he done? He hasn't, yeah, like you said, he hasn't done anything but just name cabinet members.
Yeah. But none of them liked Gates because he was mean to them during the questioning and stuff. And
Uh,
yeah, yeah, he was one of those. He made him uncomfortable.
good. But I don't think he's the crook that, yeah, what's his name is. Who the fuck's he replacing? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Merrick Garland.
Garland, thank you. Wow.
You didn't see that? No, I guess not.
I haven't heard any more about Christopher Ray. I saw that story that he's preparing for the possibility of losing his job or getting fired or something like that. That was the headline. Yeah. The possibility?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Right.
You'll be lucky to get fired.
Hey, psst, there is no statute of limitations on treason, dude.
That is true. When the smoke clears, we're coming for you. And he's got every right to do it vindictively, too. They have been nothing but mean, rotten, and nasty.
Yeah, but we got to be the take the higher road, man, because we are not them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he does have a right to do it. I mean, oh.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't heard a whole lot from Pelosi. Everybody's kind of just melting into the background, or trying to anyway.
Well, it makes you wonder. Did Pelosi go over there and join the barbecue at what's his head, Rob Reiner? Oh, sometimes. That's all I got to say. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
How you doing?
Aren't you supposed to be working?
That's what he tells his mom.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I told you the story about when me and Kelly were working security for the racetrack. And it's armed security, so you have to, provide your own firearm. So this guy applies for the job, and he shows up with a pellet gun. Okay, we told him, this is armed security. You have to be able to defend yourself. But this is all my mom will let me have. He was 30 years old.
Hit me.
Okay, I respect that. You got that kind of relationship with your mom. She can tell you what to own. Not the job for you, dude.
Yep. How and why did we ever get to this point?
Have you seen? I don't know if you get the same commercials we do, but I've been seeing this Domino's commercial where they offer, if you order a pizza, they'll give you an emergency pizza. They say, or you can just get in on the app and get an emergency pizza when you need one. The reasoning for the guy's ordering an emergency pizza is because he's cooking dinner and he can't open a jar of sauce. We are this week now in America that the man cannot open a jar of sauce. He orders a pizza.
Damn you, Al Bundy.
Oh. I kind of get what Charlton Heston was feeling when he was just on his knees in the sand. Only we don't have damn dirty apes. We got libtards. But yeah, some of their rants are just off the chart.
Uh, I don't know what to tell them.
Divorce your husband. Write your kids out of the will. Really?
Everybody wants to be a star, baby.
But oh, so yeah, it'll be interesting. We got what 61 days left.
Can't get here fast enough for me.
I look back on the last 4 years though, and if you think about it, it dragged. It was miserable every inch of the way. But then again, it's here. It's over. It's done. He's out. Well, on paper right now.
Yeah,
They still got 60 days to pull their little shenanigans. But
I don't know. Sometimes if I even think about it, it makes my butthole go.
yeah, but
Because what
I don't
was,
know. I just feel good about him being back in office. I don't think he's going to come in and just first week cut heads, you know. But I expect big things. I really do. Right off the bat, you're going to see a change.
yeah, it's not like he's not done it before.
Yeah, but they're all worried about it. But you don't remember Biden's first day? The man wore out a pen. He didn't know what he was signing. They were just throwing things in front of him. Sign, 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 sign. Didn't he set a record for the most executive orders?
Yeah, first, what,
The
18 hours,
first
24
ATI, something
hours?
like that, yeah.
I don't know, man.
But if he can just stop the immigration problem and if he can get drill, drill baby, drill,
Yeah,
support the farmers, get the farmers back to work, honest work, give them the fuel, give them the repairs they need, stop this bullshit where they can't fix their own damn tractors. You know, come on.
nuts, man. Tell me it's nuts.
But they just need a little support. They don't want a bailout. They don't want to let their land go fallow. They want to work. They want to plow. They want to plant. They want to harvest.
Yep. Wow, that's a strange concept.
Isn't it? Well, that is a strange concept if you think about it nowadays. If I'm not getting likes, why am I doing it? You know, that's the whole world. Is how many likes, how many views did I get?
Wow, it would be strange if we went back to, made in the USA by Americans and, you know,
Yeah, I remember when I joined Walmart. It was all American made. There were signs. They bragged about it. Huge signs, American flags everywhere, American made. And they boasted 90% American made products.
yep,
And then it slowly went downhill. Then Sam Walton died. And then the
yep.
kids fucked it up.
But it's okay. They've got a really neat contract with the government.
Yeah, Walmart was, and the government, they've got some pretty shady dealings going. In fact, if the government's communication network shuts down, Walmart takes over.
Kind of gives you the warm and fuzzies,
Yeah,
don't it?
yeah. Walmart has the second largest communication hub network, private network.
That's okay. Where does Amazon fall in?
Well, see now that's right. I don't know because this is I'm going on information I had before Amazon was a big thing. Yeah, because ordering online wasn't a big thing when I worked at Walmart.
But I don't like those Terminators, man. They're crushing skulls and things.
Yeah, well, it's coming. We can't tell them. They just don't want to hear it. They think they're smarter. They're just like kids. They always think they're smarter than who's telling them not to do whatever they're doing.
You know that's gonna hurt, right?
Yep. If you do it that way, you're gonna pinch your finger. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. Ow! Yep.
What a
Yeah.
wonderful world.
They always seem to think they can build a better mousetrap. It's just not gonna happen, kid. Been there, done that, and got the T-shirt. And you know what? My dad did that, and his dad did that.
Family tradition.
Why do you drink?
Why'd you roll
Smoke.
smoke?
Why? That was a good song.
Yeah.
I don't care
That's
what
a,
I don't care what your taste of music is. Everybody knows Hank Williams Jr.
I can't pick a favorite song, man. I've
Favorite
I,
Hank Williams.
oh, um, I like stuff back when they first started recording music, all the way, up to
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah, no, there's definitely something in every genre that I'll listen to,
yeah,
but not all genres are my go-to. But I consider myself country, not today's country, not whatever they call it today, but I like 70s, 80s, 60s.
honky tonk country.
Yeah, honky tonk.
Yeah, there you go.
Jerry Lee Lewis and Waylon Jennings, David Allan Coe,
Roger Miller.
Roger Miller, and yes, even Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to see one of his live clips.
Yeah, he was not much to look at.
I'm sorry. There's only one thing Garth Brooks did that I really admired. Is when it was raining on his stage.
I remember that.
That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't like Garth Brooks because it was when he started complaining about secondhand music stores and not getting all the royalties he deserved. Oh, fuck you, dude.
What was his alter ego? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I have no idea what you was talking about. I didn't realize he had an alter ego.
Oh yeah, that album. He was on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Chris, what's his head? No, I didn't. Then he put out. Then he put out an album. Anyway,
Anyway, you see the video from the SNL writer that said, "I'm the one that Elon made cry." Because he said her script weren't funny.
and
Well, I'm sorry if it ain't funny. I'm going to tell you it ain't funny. It's like when them pants make look big on your ass. I'm going to tell you.
I know it. But can't we stand back and laugh for a second? Vaccine and pharma stocks plunge as Trump taps RFK Jr. I wonder why.
Oh, but just think about this though. It possibly could be so awesome as not only do we have competent people coming in, we have people that have something to prove. They have to prove that that they're better than the Dems. They have to prove that this administration is going to make it work. So they're going to be. I'm hoping it's just going to kick everything into high gear.
Well, yeah, I just think they may actually have a chance to make people healthy again.
Oh, I would just be happy to have people in power, and I hate using that phrase, "people in power," but you know
Yeah.
what I mean. I hate to see people in power that gets to make that decision, but at least they care to make that decision. I don't know how to explain it. The Dems just didn't care. The money was rolling in. I don't care what you're suffering with. The money's rolling in. Big deal. To actually get somebody in there that says, okay, well, yeah, I understand why we have this law. I understand why there's this procedure, but it's stupid. Don't do it.
That makes too much sense, man. And everybody's kind of waiting. What's Elon going to cut?
I would like to see Elon get a cabinet position, but
He, yeah, he's got that Doge. It's a 2 year project.
either that or just piss them all off. Bring in Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, give them all cabinet positions. Who's going to fucking argue with them?
Let's see, who was it?
I might even bring in Chuck Norris.
Oh, there was that one guy who was warning you. Oh, well, I can't find it on my timeline. I'm still new at this.
I feel like maybe I should do a song and dance instead of dead air.
Well, you have been taking those belly dancing lessons, man. Come
Hello,
on.
my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal.
See, every time we come on here, everything's old. And, like we already talked about this the other day.
But we didn't talk about it on here. So it's new to us and it's new to the followers. Even my hopeless aunt, uncle, and cousins were kind of okay with Trump winning.
Oh, that's good.
I guess in the end, all that talk, they finally came to their senses.
Well, really, it was always their idea, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Now if I can just get them to stop sticking that poison in that baby's veins.
Oh, you got what?
Yeah, my cousin's kid, baby. They were so proud they got one of the first infant shots for that baby. Luckily, nobody I know Well, my aunt, I think my aunt had complications from it, but she had Alzheimer's and she was, real bad to begin with. And my brother-in-law, I'm sure it killed him
Damn.
because he had severe heart issues anyway, and he had severe lung problems. He was a fucked up when he was born. So, but his mother and father pressured him so bad to get that shot. You got heart problems. You need the shot. You can't get it. And two
Oh,
weeks, almost to the day, he was gone.
damn.
And of course, it was during the COVID. We couldn't go in and see him, and
Yep.
yeah, it was almost two weeks to the day he was gone. He went quick. I mean, I saw that boy on his deathbed, still jump in his truck and drive all the way up to my mother's just to join Sunday dinner, even after my
Yeah.
sister died. And yeah, that boy, he was a strong guy. He could put up with a lot. And the second they poked him, he was gone. I mean, he just went downhill. There's no way you can convince me that's not what did it. But luckily, my brother and my mother, they had the first shot. And then they never did the follow up boosters because then all of a
Uh,
sudden that's when they stopped asking for your card. Remember when you had to have your shot card? And yeah, his job required him to have the card, so he had to get the first shot.
oh man. Sorry to hear that. But my brother, he got the jab.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't wish him bad because I got skin on both sides of this game.
Yep. Yeah. My sister-in-law,
Yeah.
Tammy's twin.
Yeah. No, I just wished it wasn't. I just wish it didn't go down like it did.
Yeah. Yeah. All I can think is isn't this a good time to step back and take a breath over everything right about
Yeah.
now? But no, there's stupid going on in all the usual places.
Yeah, I agree with you. You put it perfectly. Just take a step back. Just get your breath. We can fight
Hmm.
next week. Let's just take a break. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Just have a beer, smoke a joint, whatever you got to do, and watch the sunset.
Yeah. Haven't seen any updates out of Seattle yet, so
What's going on in Seattle?
huh? Yeah, you didn't see the police corral uh, rounding up the Antifas
Oh, I heard
through
about
this.
it. I haven't seen anything on it though. Yeah.
I don't know where it went, but hey, man, that umbrella stance, they've got it down now, man.
Yeah, and Eric Adams, he's saying okay, they're gonna round up. They're gonna start rounding up the illegals. He says, "Hey, Trump won. I got to do what he says." I'm sorry it's got
Hey,
to go down like this, people, but when you crossed that border, you knew it was too good to be true. It could all come crashing down any minute.
that's right.
And guess what? All the king's horses and all the king's men will not put it back together again.
It's about the law.
Exactly. That's what I have the hardest time understanding is how they don't see. It's a simple black and white answer. It's the law.
Yeah. And it had to be at least 50-50, otherwise it wouldn't have made it all the way through to get the president's signature to become a law.
Yeah. And then the notion of we need more laws. No, the law that says you can't come in here without permission should be enough. I mean, simple.
Okay, if you let me have a committee and okay,
I just need a committee to study the committee that was studying how hard it was for them in. Oh, fuck you. No, but the simple law, you can't come here without permission. How does that not just blanket cover everything? No, there's the line, don't cross it. Simple as that.
yeah,
If you want to cross said line, you knock on the door and you say, Mister, may I please come in?
yeah, it's everybody that really wants to do that. Come here. Usually, they check into that thing. What do you got to do to get in without a hassle?
Yeah,
At least that's what I would do if I was going somewhere else. But right now, I ain't all that interested in somewhere else. You know what I mean?
that's it. I do believe there is a place in our country for immigrants. I really do.
Yeah.
But is it too much to ask that they're not crazy, that they're not murderers, they're not gang members?
And I know it sounds harsh, but they may be bringing over some disease we've not had here in a while.
That wouldn't be a bad thing either, a medical screening like it used to be. That's why Ellis
Yeah.
Island was our entry port, because we could keep you on the island if you were sick.
Yep.
And that was after what, 3 months at sea on a fucking rickety old leaky tub.
Maybe we could go back to the rickety old leaky tub to send them home.
I think we should.
How long are the oars got to be?
You know what? Be honest with you, I don't care because I can't see them from my house.
Okay.
We'll give them big soup spoons that they can paddle with.
Oh, I thought you was going to say a toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Man, I went and
What?
bought a toilet brush, and I'll have you know I'm going back to toilet paper.
Oh, so you thought you was a Roman?
Kelly just got that.
Oh, I told you they used a sponge.
Yes, a communal sponge.
Well, they did have running water.
Only underneath them, the communal sponge sat in a bucket. They just you dunk it in a bucket. No.
It's okay, Bobby. It doesn't matter which one you want to use to brush your teeth.
Oh my God. But just imagine though that was the height of technology too.
Yep. Well, just think that's what they say about us right now. But I still feel like it's the technologically advanced dark ages.
I can remember in our social history class, we had to do a project. What would historians think if they dug up a site from today, 100 years from now? Oh man, it was fun. They had like a toilet seat as a headdress, and the plunger as a scepter. The TV was, I forget what they called the TV. Yeah, but it went on and on like that. But it was kind of fun. They put together a history book, 100 years in the future, about what they would say today. I want to do that now. I would love to go 100 years ahead and just see what they have to say about these last 10 years.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I just like to see how the history is going to see this.
Oh, as long as we don't turn into the Eloi and the what? Morlocks?
Morlock, yeah. The Eloi were pretty, but the Morlocks were badass.
Yeah. But they stunk too.
Well, I'm sure they did. Spend a week in a tank with three other guys and no running water. Yeah,
Sounds
pretty.
good to me. And a bottle of rum.
Yeah, a bottle. No, don't bring a bottle of rum into the tank. Well, Jack Daniels in particular, because one of our tank commanders liked to drink, and he kept a
Uh-oh.
bottle in the tank, and they hid it in the breech block. Well, we was out in the field, and one of their favorite pastimes was, calling a surprise alert in the middle of the night. So out rolls the tanks, and they forgot the bottle was in the breech. And the first target they pulled up to, that gunner, you could hear it on the radio, plain as day. Gunner, heat tank, that loader, you could hear it. The breech open, the breaking of glass, the up, and the gunner says on the way, and the brightest blue flame comes out of the end of that fucking barrel, and normally it's supposed to be orange. And it was like, oops.
At least it was clean.
Yeah, yeah. I was asked to leave the room for that discussion, though.
At least you wasn't the subject of it, was you?
Oh, no, no. I was driving the Master Gunner that day.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I would just happen to be in the tower watching the run, and I got to see the pretty blue flame. They did hit the target though, because every time we shot, it was on a wreck somewhere. Somehow somebody took a tally of it, and every year, every tank company would have a competition who had more holes in targets, and we always took it. You know how like they line up their Super Bowl things on the stadium or the pennants for the baseball field. Well, we had our targets. We had a whole display by a Sherman tank every year, the best target. Yeah, it was cool. Very competitive.
Yeah, but still, man, after seeing the Germans with that pint of beer, a Stein, over the obstacle course, yeah, I'm sorry. If you can't do that, you can't call yourself a master.
Yeah, it was interesting anyway.
So nobody said nothing about Carmela either.
No, who's that chick that's leaving? Oh, named it on the tip of
Uh,
my tongue. Ava.
Eva Longoria
Yeah, something like that.
and
Yeah,
gonorrhea.
yeah, something like that. She says she feels bad for all the people that doesn't have the resources to leave, but she's leaving this
Toodles.
topia.
This dystopian nightmare. There
Yeah.
was a darkness fell from the sky.
Oh my God, we're gonna have affordable groceries again. You'll be able to get a job. Oh my God. Cheap oil? Oh, the humanity.
Whatever shall we do, boss?
Oh. Now, and people may not like it, but I do like his stance on he wants to bring God back into the government, schools.
It's kind of like in our founding papers or something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's not like we were founded on that theory. I mean, we were religious to a fault when we landed on Plymouth Rock.
It was kind of why we wound up over here. Remember, we
Yep.
were chased out of everywhere
Yeah,
else.
exactly. So it's not like we just invented it last year. This isn't new. If it offends you, you're the problem, not us.
Yeah, kind of like it. Supposedly, there's been a rush towards the door pretty much all across the bureaucracy.
Well, they probably
That's
figured if I get out now, maybe nobody will see me. Maybe they won't remember me.
hey, that's cool with me, man. You know, hell, they hadn't even got into office yet. So if they're just that scared,
Yes, but they are that scared.
I know. Guys, this is the big O.
I don't know what he's done that makes him so scary, other than being honest, other than not letting you be a crook anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never once even considered hearing him say, I'm going to turn you into a slave when you wake up tomorrow. Come on.
But that's okay, Jim. What we'll do, I heard on Etsy for like $7.99 we can get a witch to cast a spell on Elon.
Yeah, but doesn't he have the same protection spell as Trump?
I didn't say.
Oh, okay. Maybe he doesn't. We can try it.
Huh.
So why can't we just get a witch to cast a good spell on him? That would really piss off the witches that want to cast the bad spells. We'll
This
let them
is
fight
true.
it out. I'm assuming that's how that works.
Oh, as long as it's like Samantha.
My good spell wiped out your bad spell.
Her cousin Pandora, Spock's.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's officially getting cold.
Yeah, I will have to agree with you, sir.
Been in the 20s for the last 3 nights. Yeah, right now it's 25 out.
Yeah, that qualifies.
Well, that just means I won't open the window all the way tonight. I hear you grumbling. Yeah, you wanna. I hear it. Oh my goodness! Excuse me, I can't stop yawning.
Whatever shall we do? What happened to Pete Buttigieg?
I don't know. I haven't heard of him being spoke of either.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure he ain't keeping his job either.
He'll probably go back and take care of those potholes. This time, I swear I'll do it.
They just need to do some up here, about mid coast up here. I guess one of the little towns they had repeatedly asked the town to fix a pothole, fix a pothole. Somebody planted a tree in it.
Yeah.
So we just need to do that all across America. Just start planting trees in the potholes. They might get the idea. Make
Well,
driving a little more interesting.
No, man. I used to read the community Facebook page, and they were talking about all these stupid ordinances that if you're going to be on one of the main thoroughfares, you had to have like a tree by the curb in front of your business. Or, yeah,
Yeah, we got silly ordinances like that.
that was a long time ago.
But it's even worse if you get into one of them HOAs.
Don't you talk to me like that.
A friend of the wife, they moved into one years ago. I don't know if they still live there, but they couldn't cut a tree without permission from the society. You couldn't build a garage. You couldn't clean your garage. Couldn't have a yard sale. Yeah, you could only have so many visitors at a time. And this is on a house you buy and you pay taxes on.
The other one that's as good as is the historic neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's not an HOA.
Well, I get the historic neighborhood because you really don't want to change anything. I get the rules and regs for that. But an HOA that can come cut your mailbox down because it's a half inch too tall, really? You're getting just a tad bit anal now. Yeah. Oh my God, your hedge isn't trimmed. We only cut our lawn every Wednesday. Oh, I've heard stories. You can't have cars in the yard. They have to be parked in the garage. You can't have a boat or a trailer in the yard. Oh, really?
Dude, yes. They had in between. Where did I go? What happened?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know. Where did I go?
You're right there.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, that's the neighborhood. You couldn't park your car on the street between midnight and 6 a.m. And you had to have your car off your yard at 6 a.m.
Wow.
So you got, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. And people move there willingly.
Yes. And it kind of makes you rethink everything.
Yeah. But you spend enough time on YouTube, you can tell it's not a good situation. That one neighbor war they had, they sued the neighbor because of the smell coming from his grill
Yeah.
because they were vegan. How dare he grill meat in his backyard where I can smell it?
Dun, dun, dun. It's a sad, sad thing.
Oh, we had this was years ago. A couple from, and it was kind of good because they were from Massachusetts, but they bought a piece of land up here in a rural town, and all they ever wanted to do was have a horse, a small pasture, and a horse. So they built their house, they built the horse barn, they fenced the pasture, place looked immaculate, and they put a horse out there. And the neighbors bitched. You can't have a horse. You're not zoned for a horse. So they sued them and they made them get rid of the horse. So this couple decided to bring in a couple junk cars, piles of wood, used lumber in this corner, and a big cutout of a horse saying "Hi ho silver," sitting right in the middle of the pasture. Oh yeah, look at this now, you motherfuckers. Yeah, I felt bad for him because that was kind of a cheap deal.
always ask is, please stop the stupid.
Well, they built a housing development at the end of the runway. Oh, this was probably 10 years ago. Now, mind you, the airport's been there 70 years. So then they decided to sue for the noise of the airport. You built at the end of an airport, and now you're mad because they make noise.
Well, at least back in my time, my grandmother was doing it because airplanes were falling out of the sky.
Wow, you wanted to live in a flight path then. You never know what kind of goodies you can get off the body before the wagon pulls up.
No, man, they're coming in for a landing and shit. Missed it by that much.
We had a close call once. We came in from Massachusetts back up to Maine on a. It was one of them little six seaters, and we hit Maine in a snowstorm, and we slid down that runway sideways as we landed. Yeah,
Cool.
the pilot seemed to be okay, but we weren't. That was a little bit unnerving.
Yeah. But they said the 15th time that you do it doesn't bother you a bit.
Well, you got any more news?
Nah, looks pretty much like
Well,
the lights are out.
we pretty much hit that hour mark. I don't know how much more you want to go. I could sit here and talk all night.
But I gotta pee.
You got to pee. Well, why don't we say goodnight? Because JT's got to pee. I won't lie. I think maybe I do too. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching. And say a prayer for America. We're not out of the woods yet. God bless.
You're right.
Don't be a dick.
Da-da-da-da.
Sing us home, JT.